led by world-renowned choreographer and artistic director, Le Grand Ballet Canadien de Montreal put on their show in Guangzhou recently at the Opera House and presented Guangzhou audiences one of its most successful productions, -1, by Israeli choreographer Ohad Naharin.
I think it's a really great way to see Ohad Naharin's work for the first time because it's very fast-paced and changes a lot from one section to another, but you really get a sense of his movement because it's such a variety of types of moods and lighting and things throughout the ballet. You get a chance to explore all of those things in one piece.
-1 is very different because it's not necessarily any character. It's just a state of being or an emotion, a feeling.
With Beijing, Dalian, and Guangzhou as their 3 stops, Le Grand Ballet Canadien de Montreal began their second tour of China. The company's previous tour to China was back in 1984. Now, after 27 years, Le Grand Ballet Canadien de Montreal will be back with an enchanting, brand new production and give audiences the opportunity to experience the charming combination of strength and beauty, a glimpse of modern ballet's newest performance style and trends.
China has become a different country now, the company as well. It was time, I think, for us to be back. Also, I have to say we were very happy to present Guangzhou Ballet last year, and we hope to actually build a cultural exchange with the Chinese ballet companies. So we brought Guangzhou Ballet last year, we're now here in China, and we hope to bring other ballet companies, Chinese ballet companies, to Montreal and across Canada very soon.
The ballet troupe is 50 years young and still going strong. As illustrated throughout its history, Le Grand Ballet has remained loyal to the very essence of classical ballet since its founding in 1957 and will continue exploring new territory.
And as you can see, we are very classically based, but what we do on the stage, we do mostly contemporary work through a lot of very talented young choreographers. To use the classical medium as a technique, as a base, but to actually do a very contemporary version in terms of what you bring on the stage. And this is basically our signature.
Since the creation of -1, this phenomenally successful performance, part of Le Grand Ballet's repertoire, has left critics and audiences in awe. This complex and finely chiseled work owes its quality to the chemistry between its various elements.
I mean, for me, I've been doing -1 for a long time, so I try to find new things every time, push myself a little bit further, discover new movements in my body, but still maintaining the choreography. And dancers, sometimes we think too much about, so I try not to think at all and just let the body do what it wants. So I'm really listening to my body more than my head.
One of the most famous sections of the ballet, we're all on chairs and dancing in repetition, and we take off the costumes and throw them.
You have 26 dancers together that have to look like an ensemble, but at the same time individually you have to be free, so this kind of juxtaposition, this opposite working together is really good.
Against a bewitching musical backdrop, a blend of traditional and popular songs, Baroque music, ethnic rhythms, and original compositions, the 30-odd dancers revel to their heart's delight. In a highly festive atmosphere, they are in turn joyful, meditative, comical, and perfectly synchronized in a bold and singular choreography suffused with grace, agility, and humor. -1 features extravagant energy, destabilizing and unpredictable movements, and rich musicals that have become Naharin's trademark.
it's created in a way that it's not set. We have set things that we do, but part of the performance is the way that the audience members react to what we're doing, and it's their natural way of reacting that becomes the performance for the rest of the people sitting in the audience. So it means that the show is different every time.
The performance is so energetic and physically alluring that one can't help but enjoy them.